Welcome back to Cheddar, everyone. After helping hundreds of thousands of women expand their wardrobes, online clothing rental company Rent the Runway strutting down Wall Street today as it makes its public debut on the Nasdaq with the ticker symbol RENT. Well, shares opened at $23 a piece. That was 9.5% higher than the IPO price of $21 a share. Here's a look. The stock is near its session low, but still tapping what has been a red-hot IPO market. Now, while the company did struggle during the pandemic as more women worked from home and, of course, we went out to events less, subscribers are rejoining the platform and leaning into both casual clothing and bold trends. Joining me now is Anushka Salinas, President and COO of Rent the Runway. Anushka, congratulations on the debut. I gotta get your pulse. You're the CFO of this company. As this economy continues to reopen, what are your financial projections for the next 12 months?
Hi, thank you so much for having me. Today is such an incredible day for us at Rent the Runway. As you mentioned, we priced at the top of our range and raised more money than we had originally planned to in today's offering, so we're so incredibly excited about that.
So what is the business outlook? Yes, the economy is reopening. I'm sure that's a positive, but the pandemic has also changed our own lifestyles in many ways. What do you foresee?
Yeah, I think there's some great statistics I can share with you. As of the end of September, we're at 97% of our ending 2019 subscriber count, which I think highlights that despite the pandemic, despite Delta variant still being kind of lingering around, limited marketing of our business, and women not being fully back in the office, we've already brought Rent the Runway back to pre-pandemic levels. I think it really shows the changes that have happened over the course of the last 18 months in terms of tailwinds behind us and consumer behavior shifts. More interest in sustainability and getting dressed sustainably, shopping online, of course, and convenience, and women really rethinking needing a wardrobe that's more flexible to meet her where she is today.
Why was now the right time to go public?
It's such a great question. Now is a great time for Rent the Runway to go public because we leveraged the time over the last 18 months to restructure the business financially and set us up for growth in the future. We restructured our subscription programs to be higher margin. We've increased the amount of capital efficient product acquisition that we do. We now acquire rental product much more efficiently from a capital perspective. And we made investments in our supply chain infrastructure that set us up for 4 times the subscriber count that we serve today with little to no incremental investment. So this is a great time as we see, as I mentioned, the business growing back to the end of 2019 levels and the financial changes we've made in the business. Now is a great time for us to be leveraging this incredible investment we've gotten today to be driving growth in the future.
So how specifically are the funds that you've raised today in this IPO going to be deployed?
Yeah, we'll be using some portion of the funds to delever the business, but most importantly, the majority of the funds that we raised today will be used to drive future growth.
Okay, the resale market, hot, hot, hot. I don't have to tell you that. How are you pivoting into this, and what is the business opportunity?
I think it's important to know that as of the first 6 months of this year, 83% of Rent the Runway's revenues come from subscription. That's the core of our business. The closet in the cloud is the future. We don't believe that women should own a closet full of clothes that they're never going to wear or that they're going to wear once or twice in the future. However, we do have 2 additional product offerings. One is our a la carte rental that's focused more on events big and small, and a resale offering that we launched over the last year. Those 2 products are incredible ways for women to come into the business, get experience, and understand the secondhand economy firsthand. And they're really gateway drugs in some ways to a subscription to fashion where you really don't need to shop anymore.
I do know that dry cleaning is a big cost for your company, or at least it was pre-pandemic. What is the cost to dry clean these clothes in between wears, and any ways that you're trying to bring that cost down?
Yeah, I think the great thing about having a business that's as scaled as ours and that we've invested in over the last 12 years in terms of know-how, data, process, we are able to clean our products incredibly efficiently and at low cost, certainly less than you pay when you go to the corner dry cleaner in New York City.
All right, Anushka Salinas, President and COO of Rent the Runway on your official debut at the Nasdaq. Thank you so much for joining.